Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield live in Foxwoods here in the USA with a brand new show called The Supernaturalists, and I saw it last night, and the man who really drives the show is Landon Swank. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, thanks. How are you?
It must be delicious being you, because let's face it, you walk out and the girls go, oh my God, look at him. What does that feel like? I've never felt that sensation.
It makes the magic easy, because they're not paying attention to what I'm doing, so makes my job very simple.
I've never seen a show on tour like it. It's phenomenally tight, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been involved in magic for over 20 years now, and I've never seen anything close to it either. So it's certainly an honor to have the position that I have in the show, as well as just be a part of it in general. But from the magic to the cast to everything about it, it really is an honor. I love it.
We should say this is on a scale beyond any other touring show. I mean, the lighting is sensational, the sound is remarkable, all been handpicked from around the world, and Chris is not stupid. He doesn't put any duffs within the show, and I'm sure if they were, they'd be gone immediately. It must be so fantastic to be around people who are as good, if not better than you. There's nothing more inspiring than that, is there?
Yeah, no, it's great because the people around us, it's nice because from day one we've been talking about it, and it doesn't seem or feel like there's a big competition in the group. There's really a camaraderie that, if something either isn't working or is working, everybody in the cast, will come over and try to fix it, or, good job, that was great, keep it in there, that looked good. And so it makes the show not only better, but it makes it enjoyable to work on as well, which is another rare thing especially for an ensemble type cast, driven show like this.
None of you are the same. You're all doing your own thing. There's the card guy, there's the animal guy, there's the comedy acts, there's the mentalist, there's the guy who nearly drowns every night. I mean, it's clever, this show.
Yeah, and that's what's great about it, is there is something in there for everybody, especially as far as magic goes. Chris did a phenomenal job covering all the bases with the type of acts that he wanted in the show, and then picking the people that he wanted to sort of fill those shoes. And then now that the show is sort of off and running and it's flowing, we're able to get into our groove and let the individual acts just do what they do best, with the people we got. Stefan, his act is incredible, and then everybody in the show, obviously their stuff is really starting to get honed in, and it's honestly a pleasure. I know I keep saying it, but it really is a great experience to be part of the show.
Tell me about you and how you got here. Why you? Why did he pick you for this production?
Well, I guess I'd have to ask him. I think I got here. I started on America's Got Talent, was the first sort of notoriety I got. Was able to travel a little bit of the world after that for the last 2.5 years or so. And then met Chris. I met him a couple of times, but sort of went in and auditioned for the spot that, funny enough, I didn't fully know I was auditioning for even. As I knew there was a project, but it was real sort of tight-lipped, and I didn't know what it was about. And then, I got a call from him the next day or the day after, chatted about what he thought my role could be in the show, and then it just blew up from there. I put everything else on hold and said, yeah, it sounds awesome, I'd love to, I'd be honored, and that's all the past.
What I love about this show, you can see from the second the curtain opens that every single person in it has dedicated their life to whichever craft they're doing. I mean, the dog guy clearly spends every minute with those dogs. The card guy is the best I've seen anywhere in the world. Again, you're people who care. This isn't some acting job. You really are doing what you love to do.
Yeah. Oh, there's no question. Everybody in the show not only loves magic, but loves their specific type of it, Growing up, a lot of us have done some card manipulation. Then we see Stefan's act, and it's like, okay, I guess I'm an amateur again. That's funny. And the same thing with, Johnny Dominguez doing the dog stuff. Became buddies with him, and I've had dogs my whole life, and then I see how he can just snap his fingers and 10 dogs run out to him and just follow him, and it puts me to shame, but it's great for the show.
From a technical point of view, I sat there watching it thinking of all the things that could go wrong. Sound is so clever in this, so complicated, the lighting, then you've got live animals, then you've got 500 cast who seem to be running around each other. It is complicated, this show, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no question. It is organized chaos, I would say, is the best way to put it, from start to finish. You mentioned with the animals, we have 10 dogs backstage. We have all kinds of stage crew. We have the whole cast, and even in the second half, when we're starting to do the ensemble stuff and do stuff together, we're sprinting past each other backstage to make sure we're coming on the right side of the stage, left side of the stage, wherever it is. And that was the tricky part about really transitioning from Vegas to Foxwoods is, you get your rehearsal stuff down and then you change your venue a little bit, and it's like playing Tetris backstage with all these big things that are in the show. So we're getting to our groove now, and it's nice because everything does sort of have its spot, and then now we'll run past each other and high five as we're mid-sprint, mid-sweat.
Congratulations to you. I mean, more than anyone on this show, you come across with great warmth, and I think that's what's needed in your role. And the way you do the monologue into Spencer's bit where, he's going to do this death-defying feat, which we're going to talk about later. Bravo to you. Well done.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And very finally, just about being attractive, let's talk more about that. What can I do? I mean, dyeing the hair. How many hours in the gym is this?
Man, well, honestly, it's soccer, I guess football.
I can't be bothered. I'm going to go to the buffet instead, I think. A sandwich. I'll have a sandwich. You go to the gym.
There you go.
Great to talk to you.
Sounds good. You too, man. Thank you so much.